Hey everybody, it's Scott Wells from Live Strong, Run Fast and CrossFit The Woodlands. Last week I was actually out. I went up to Columbus, Ohio, and I was training with Louis Simmons and the Westside Barbell Club up there. Very gracious people, learned a whole lot of stuff. If you don't know what Westside is, Westside basically produces basically some of the strongest people in the world. You can go to westside-barbell.com if you're interested in finding out about any of their methods. You know, in my opinion, I think Louis Simmons is probably one of the most brilliant minds in fitness that we have today. The whole reason for me going up last week was to learn a lot about the conjugate system and further my education on my own fitness regimen. The last video we did, we talked about how we went through our methods here on getting people to see results. I think there was some confusion that was taking place because some people thought that we did purely strength now. You know, they forgot that the game is called strength and conditioning. Well, I want to clarify a couple of the things. You know, on Monday, we do our dynamic lower. And what that is you know, what I've come to find out over the years of training people is on the conjugate system, we either work a max effort, dynamic effort, or repetition effort. Over here, we don't do as much dynamic effort simply because I feel that you know, when you're working with the general population and general fitness, I think people need a little bit more repetition effort and max effort. The simple reason being for repetition effort is just because that's how a lot of times you build neuromuscular efficiency and biomechanical efficiency as well. It also aids in hypertrophy, which, you know, everybody could definitely benefit from a little bit more muscle. But just to clarify a couple things, you know, my dynamic effort, I consider that either Olympic lifting or sprinting, okay? Whether that's 40s, 100s, 200s, 400, 800, okay? Anything that's sprinting, that's basically anaerobic, okay? Anything that's drawing from that fossil fuel, anything that does not require oxygen, I consider dynamic effort. Olympic lifting, obviously the quick lifts, we consider dynamic effort. And we do all those things, our dynamic effort on Monday, that's our dynamic effort lower. On Tuesday, we do our max effort upper. On Wednesday, we're doing our conditioning, okay? The conditioning is to either get out the lactic acid or just get conditioning in. Wednesday can also be an off day, okay? On Thursday, we're doing our repetition upper, and then Friday, we're doing our max effort lower, okay? And, you know, with the max effort lower, generally Saturday and Sunday, you have 48 hours to recover from that exercise, get back into the work week. One thing that we are changing is week to week the program will be different, but we are working on that conjugate system, okay? You know, if things are constantly changing, the body can never adapt. You know, one thing that Louis Simmons says is, you know, to adapt to training is no good. You know, you should never adapt to your training and constantly see results. But I just wanted to clarify a couple of those things because people, you know, some of the people, they thought we were going to stop doing Metcons, you know. Personally, I think some things have really messed up people's way of thinking. They think you have to strictly do Metcons to be good at Metcons. No, you just have to do conditioning, you know. You don't always have to do Metcons to be good at Metcons. Metcon is just a term we use for metabolic conditioning, okay? We're still going to train across all energy systems, all metabolic pathways. We're still going to do exercises that produce a systemic effect, and that's basically how we get results here, okay? And if there are any other questions, please feel free to email me at Scott@livestrong.runfast.com or Scott@crossfitthewoodlands.com. One other thing I wanted to go over, we just ordered a whole ton of new equipment. We're going to be doing a walkthrough. We're going to be doing a virtual tour of the facility. Look for that video coming out. And if y'all haven't checked out the site, check it out. And I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving. We'll see you afterwards. Okay? Thanks.